There are promises people make without knowing how much they will cost. For Noah Bennett, one promise would become the longest promise of his life. He had promised Emma Wilson that he would wait for her, no matter how long it took, no matter how far she went, no matter how much time passed. He would wait. And he did. But Emma never came home. Their story began in Portland, Oregon, on a rainy October afternoon. Noah was 29 and worked at a small photography studio downtown. He spent most of his days taking pictures for weddings, family portraits, and local businesses. Emma was 27 and worked at a little flower shop a few blocks away. They met because of a broken umbrella. One afternoon, Noah was walking down the street when a strong gust of wind turned his umbrella inside out. Emma was standing nearby, holding a large box of flowers. She looked at his umbrella and laughed. "That's not supposed to happen." Noah looked at it. "I think it's broken." "I think you broke it." "That's possible." Emma smiled. "Need some help? With an umbrella? With your dignity?" Noah laughed. That was the first time he saw her smile, and somehow, he never forgot it. A few days later, Noah walked into the flower shop. He didn't need flowers, he just wanted to see her. Emma noticed immediately. "You again." Noah smiled. "Do you sell flowers to people who don't know what they're doing?" "Usually." "Good. I need something." "For who?" He looked around. "For someone beautiful." Emma smiled. "What's her name?" Noah looked directly at her. "I haven't asked yet." Emma's cheeks turned pink, and that was the beginning. Their relationship grew slowly. They drank coffee together in the mornings. They walked through Portland on rainy evenings. They watched old movies on Noah's couch. Emma loved flowers. Noah loved taking pictures of her. Whenever she wasn't looking, he would take photographs. One day, she caught him. "You're doing it again." "Doing what?" "Taking pictures of me." "You look beautiful." "I always look beautiful?" "No." Emma frowned. Noah smiled. "Sometimes you look tired." She laughed. "Better answer." He lowered the camera. "But you're beautiful even when you're tired." Emma walked closer and kissed his cheek. "That's why I keep you around." Their love was simple. There were no expensive vacations, no luxury gifts, just two people who were happiest when they were together. One summer evening, they sat on a hill overlooking the city. Emma rested her head on Noah's shoulder. "Do you ever think about the future?" "All the time." "What do you see?" Noah looked at her. "A house." "Where?" "Somewhere quiet. Near the ocean?" "Maybe." "A garden?" "Definitely." Emma smiled. "A dog?" "Two." She laughed. "And me?" Noah took her hand. "You're already there." Emma squeezed his fingers. "I want that." "So do I." Neither of them knew that their dream would soon become a memory. A few months later, Emma received an opportunity to work with an international nonprofit organization. The job would take her to different countries, helping communities affected by natural disasters. It was everything she had wanted, but it would mean leaving Portland, leaving Noah. When she told him, she expected him to be angry. Instead, he smiled. "You should go." Emma stared at him. "That's it? What do you mean? You're not upset?" "Of course I'm upset." "Then why are you smiling?" "Because I'm proud of you." Emma's eyes filled with tears. "I don't want to lose you." "You won't." "What if distance changes us?" Noah held her hands. "Then we'll change together." She hugged him tightly. The night before she left, they stayed awake until sunrise. They talked about everything. Their dreams, their fears, the life they wanted. Emma cried several times. Noah kept telling her, "You're coming back." She nodded. "I am. And when you come back, we'll finally get that house." "With the garden?" "With the garden. And two dogs." "Two." She smiled. "I'll hold you to that." The next morning, Noah drove her to the airport. They stood beside her luggage. Neither wanted to say goodbye. Emma looked at him. "Promise me something. Anything. Don't stop living while I'm gone." Noah smiled. "I won't. And don't forget me. Never." She hugged him, then whispered, "Wait for me." Noah held her tighter. "I will." Emma walked through the airport doors. She turned around one last time. Noah waved. She smiled. Then she disappeared into the crowd. At first, everything was easy. They talked every night. Emma sent him photographs from the places she visited. Noah sent her pictures of Portland. She told him about the children she met. He told her about his photography work. They laughed. They missed each other, but they were happy. Then Emma's work became more demanding. Her assignments lasted longer. The internet wasn't always reliable. Some days, they couldn't talk. Noah understood. He never complained. Whenever she called, he was there. One night Emma said, "I can't wait to come home." Noah smiled. "Neither can I. I miss your terrible cooking." "You miss my cooking?" "I miss watching you burn things." "That's basically the same thing." She laughed. Then she became quiet. "I love you. I love you too." I'll see you soon, soon. Those were the last words they said to each other. Weeks passed. Noah waited for her return. He kept looking at his phone. He kept checking the calendar. He kept imagining the moment she would walk through the airport doors. But her assignment was extended. Then extended again. Noah didn't complain. He told her he understood. Months became a year. The distance became harder. There were fewer calls. But whenever Emma did call, Noah was still there. One evening, she told him, I feel like I'm missing so much of your life. You're part of it. But I'm not there. You don't have to be here every day to matter. Emma became silent. Then she said, Do you still wait for me? Noah smiled. Every day. I don't deserve you. You don't get to decide that. She laughed softly. I miss you. I miss you too. I'll come home soon. Noah closed his eyes. I'll be here. But sometimes, soon means something different to everyone. Emma's work continued. She moved from one place to another. Years passed. Noah kept living. He worked. He traveled. He photographed weddings. He watched friends get married. He attended birthdays. He celebrated holidays. But he never stopped leaving a place for Emma in his life. He kept her old mug in his kitchen. He kept her books on the shelf. And every Christmas, he bought a small gift for her. He never knew when she would return. But he wanted to be ready. 5 years after Emma left, Noah received a letter. It wasn't from Emma, it was from the organization she had been working with. Emma had decided to stay overseas permanently. She had found a new life there. She loved the work, she loved the people, and she wanted Noah to stop waiting. The letter ended with words that broke his heart. Please don't spend your life standing at a door that I may never walk through. Noah read the letter 3 times. Then he sat quietly in his apartment. He looked around, at the photographs, at the books, at the little things Emma had left behind. For the first time, he realized something painful. He had been waiting for Emma to come home, but she had already built a home somewhere else, and he had been living in the past. That night, Noah cried, not because he was angry with her. He couldn't be. He cried because he finally understood that loving someone sometimes meant accepting that they had chosen a life without you. He didn't throw away her things. He didn't delete her number. He simply stopped waiting by the door. Years later, Noah bought the house they had once dreamed about. It was near the ocean. There was a garden, and eventually there were 2 dogs. The house was beautiful, but it was different from what they had imagined, because Noah was there alone. One spring morning, he planted flowers in the backyard. He chose white roses because they reminded him of Emma. As he worked, his phone rang. It was an unknown number. Noah answered. Hello, there was a woman's voice. Hi, Noah. He froze. He knew that voice. Emma. For a moment, neither spoke. Then she said, I've been thinking about you. Noah sat down. How are you? I'm okay. And you? I'm okay too. She asked about the house. He told her. She laughed when he mentioned the 2 dogs. You actually got 2? I kept my promise. There was a long silence. Then Emma whispered. I wish things had been different. Noah looked toward the ocean. So do I. I still love you. His eyes filled with tears. I know. I think part of me always will. I know. But I'm not coming home. Noah closed his eyes. I know. She started crying. So why aren't you angry? Because I loved you. Loved? Noah smiled sadly. I still do. Emma cried quietly. Then she said, I'm sorry. I know. They stayed on the phone for several minutes. Neither wanted to say goodbye, but eventually they did. After the call ended, Noah sat outside until the sun went down. He thought about the girl he had met because of a broken umbrella, the girl who had laughed at him, the girl who had dreamed about a house near the ocean, the girl he had promised to wait for, and he realized that he had kept his promise longer than anyone could have expected. But waiting had never been the real promise. The real promise was that he would love her, and he had. He still did. Just differently now. He loved her without expecting her to return. He loved her without asking her to choose him. He loved her by allowing her to be happy, even if her happiness existed far away from him. Years later, Noah became known for his photographs of couples. People often asked him why his pictures felt so emotional. He always gave the same answer. Because I know what it looks like when someone is trying to hold on to a moment that is already leaving. No one knew what he meant, except Noah. Every year, on the anniversary of the day Emma left, he walked to the ocean. He would sit quietly and watch the waves. Sometimes he smiled, sometimes he cried. But he never regretted loving her, because not every love story is meant to end with 2 people growing old together. Some love stories are meant to teach you how deeply you can care, how much another person can change you, and how to let go without turning love into anger. Emma never came home. But Noah eventually stopped thinking of that as the saddest part of their story. Because once upon a time, she had come into his life. She had loved him. She had made him dream. She had filled his world with laughter. And for a little while, they had been home to each other. And sometimes, that has to be enough.